Deep in the heart of the Amazon rainforest, where sunlight barely pierces the dense canopy and the air is thick with life, a remarkable drama unfolds every day, one that blurs the line between science fiction and reality. Here, a tiny carpenter ant, going about its daily routine, unknowingly inhales a microscopic spore released by the infamous Ophiocordyceps fungus, a parasite with a sinister reputation. Once inside, the fungus begins its invasion, weaving delicate threads through the ant's muscles and tissues. It slowly builds a complex network, silently taking over the ant's body and ultimately its mind. The ant's behavior starts to change in subtle, then dramatic ways. The ant, still very much alive, is now a mere puppet, its free will overridden by the fungus's chemical signals. It moves with a strange, jerky gait, as if guided by an invisible hand. Compelled by forces it cannot resist, the ant abandons its colony and climbs a nearby plant stem, driven to reach a very specific height, an ideal spot for the fungus to thrive. There, in a final act of surrender, the ant bites down hard on a leaf vein, locking its jaws in a death grip that will never release. The fungus then completes its grim work, killing the ant and sprouting a long, slender stalk right from the ant's head, a grotesque but fascinating sight. When the stalk matures, it bursts open, releasing a shower of spores that rain down onto the forest floor below, ready to infect new victims. Other unsuspecting ants soon encounter these spores, and the chilling cycle of mind control begins anew, spreading through the colony like a silent epidemic. This is nature's most chilling puppet show, a parasite turning its host into a launchpad for its own survival, manipulating behavior with eerie precision. The zombie ant fungus is a master manipulator, a true marvel of evolution, and its story is just the beginning of the strange and fascinating world of mind-controlling parasites. Meet the phorid fly, the fire ant's worst nightmare. This minuscule fly targets fire ants with surgical precision. A female phorid swoops in, injecting an egg into an unsuspecting ant. The ant returns to its colony, oblivious to the larva growing inside. The larva migrates to the ant's head and devours its brain. The ant wanders aimlessly. Scientists call this the zombie wandering stage. After 2 weeks, the ant's head falls off. The larva pupates inside the empty head, then emerges as a new fly. This brutal cycle keeps even the fiercest fire ants in check. Deep within the winding waterways of the Amazon, a hidden drama unfolds beneath the surface. These rivers, teeming with life, are home to countless creatures, each playing their part in the ecosystem's delicate balance. Among them lurks a tiny but formidable parasite, a barnacle known as Saculina. This organism has evolved a truly sinister strategy, targeting unsuspecting crabs as its hosts. The Saculina begins its invasion by injecting its microscopic cells into the crab's body. Once inside, these cells grow into a sprawling, root-like network called the interna, which spreads throughout the crab's tissues, silently siphoning away nutrients and energy. Gradually, the crab's vitality fades. It slows down, becoming little more than a living factory for the parasite's needs, its own life put on hold. Eventually, a strange fleshy sac, known as the externa, emerges on the crab's underside. This sac closely mimics the appearance of a natural egg pouch, deceiving both the crab and any onlookers. But this is no ordinary egg pouch. The parasite has completely sterilized the crab, robbing it of any chance to reproduce and ensuring that all the crab's resources are diverted to the parasite's offspring. Female crabs, driven by instinct, tend to the parasite's sac as if it were their own clutch of eggs, cleaning and protecting it with unwavering dedication. If the unfortunate host is male, Saculina's influence goes even further. The parasite manipulates the crab's hormones, causing it to develop female characteristics and even adopt maternal behaviors, blurring the lines of its original identity. The crab, now stripped of its will, becomes a mindless nanny, dutifully caring for the parasite's young as if they were its own, its true purpose lost. In the end, Saculina doesn't just steal a crab's body, it erases its very identity, leaving behind only a hollow shell of what once was. Deep within the lush, humid undergrowth of the Amazon rainforest, a tiny flatworm known as Leucochloridium paradoxum orchestrates one of nature's most astonishing deceptions. This parasite has evolved a truly remarkable way to ensure its survival and spread. Its larvae invade the soft tissues of a snail's eye stalks, transforming them into pulsating, vividly colored sacs that seem to throb with life. These sacs are filled with the parasite's offspring, and their movement is mesmerizing. The snail's eye stalks now look uncannily like wriggling caterpillars, bright, swollen, and constantly moving, a perfect imitation designed to attract attention. But the deception doesn't stop there. The parasite manipulates the snail's behavior, compelling it to abandon its usual shady hiding spots and climb into the open, exposed on leaves and branches in broad daylight, right where hungry birds are most likely to spot it. A passing bird, fooled by the caterpillar-like appearance, swoops down and pecks at the snail's eye stalk, swallowing both the parasite and part of the snail in one quick bite. Inside the bird's digestive system, the flatworm matures, reproduces, and lays its eggs. These eggs are then passed out in the bird's droppings, scattered across the forest floor. Other snails, searching for food, unwittingly consume the droppings, ingesting the parasite's eggs and starting the bizarre cycle all over again. If the snail survives the ordeal, its eye stalks can slowly regrow, making it vulnerable to infection once more, and allowing the parasite to repeat its cunning strategy. This is nature at its most inventive, a brilliant, bizarre strategy of deception and survival played out in the shadows of the rainforest. The Amazon's biodiversity fuels these bizarre parasitic relationships. With countless hosts and fierce competition, parasites evolve ingenious survival strategies. Studying them reveals secrets of neuroscience, immunology, and biochemistry. The zombie ant fungus teaches us about motor control. The phorid fly offers insights into immune evasion. These parasites are chemical masterminds, manipulating hosts in ways we're only beginning to understand. They also help balance the ecosystem, keeping populations in check. The Amazon's creepiest creatures aren't just nightmares, they're keys to understanding evolution's wild creativity. As we explore further, who knows what other wonders we'll discover?